na kazi yangu mingi ni kusaidia wananchi kutafuta suluhu kwa mambo ya masuala ya ulalamishi ya mambo ya maji, tukifanya karibu na wizara ya mambo ya maji ya kaunti ya Garissa. Na ni furaha yangu ya kwamba hii shirika la Mercy Corps ilipofika waliweza kutafuta kamati ya sehemu mbalimbali hapa mji Masalani, ambao walipatiwa trainings ya mambo ya maji na mambo ya uhifadhi ya Rangeland. Baada ya kuisha kwa hizo trainings, community iliweza kufanya action plan ya ile sehemu wanaona ya kwamba ni dharura wasaidiwe. Na project moja identify katika hiyo action plan ni tangi ya hapa inaitwa Eat Ground Community, na hiyo tangi imeweza kufanywa. Saa hii mahali tuko hapa saa hii ni beneficiaries moja ambaye ameweza kusaidika na hiyo project ya maji. Na hiyo tangi saa hii ni 108 cubic meters ya maji inabeba, na inasaidia wananchi zaidi ya 500. Kwa hiyo tunasema hiyo ni furaha kubwa sana, kwa sababu hiyo jamii yote walikuwa wanakaa bila maji wakitegemea services ya water buses, ambayo saa ingine unasikia zimeharibika. Ile pesa wanacharge ni mingi na wananchi wa hapa hawawezi kusaidika kwa sababu ya bei ya juu ya ile pesa wanacharge. Na hii tangi ilipomalizika, watu wengi waliweza kupata maji. So tunasema hiyo ni shukrani kubwa sana kwa shirika la Mercy Corps.
We've had a very good collaboration with Mercy Corps on the use of GIS in our daily routine work. We've received a lot of trainings from Mercy Corps, ranging from just the basic use of GIS, which a number of us didn't have at the beginning, and we've gone ahead to develop our data collection forms, and we've been able to integrate GIS in our daily activities, especially when we're doing disease surveillance, livestock vaccination. We're also collecting data from the livestock market, from the abattoirs, data on hides and skins, data on rangelands. Basically, the whole scope, the whole mandate of the department, we've been able to integrate GIS in our daily routine, which previously wasn't there. We also have a good relationship between the county, Mercy Corps, and Garissa University, whereby we are able to undertake some of the trainings from Garissa University.
Now, in terms of the impact of geospatial technology in teaching methodologies, I would say that geospatial technology has really improved the way we teach students, and even in terms of skills acquisitions from the students themselves. Right now, we are moving towards the era of getting to competency-based curriculum. Of course, we have been doing more of theories, but with the inception, with the coming of the geospatial technology, we are able to basically impact on the students, not only on a theoretical basis, but on practical basis.
Yeah, I've been to the Geospatial Innovation Center several times. Some trainings have been held severally since 2023, the starting of the center. The most striking thing in the center is that it has equipped me with so much knowledge and so much skills that right now I can collect data and analyze it, unlike the way I used to learn it in the classroom setup. As a geographer, we used to learn only the theory part in GIS and remote sensing. Currently, we're doing practicals in the lab. I'm the chair of the Geospatial Innovation Club. In the Geospatial Innovation Club, we train other students and also some lecturers on what is GIS, and we work as a team. I have a team of 30 students we work with. First of all, I would like to mention my vice chairperson, who is a really supportive person is actually Virginia Momanyi. She's very supportive in decision making. Our patron, Etiang Isaac, who is very supportive, and Florine, who is our advisor.
We have a lot of opportunities with the GIS lab that we have in the county to use it. I'll talk about my department, the livestock development department. The lab can be very beneficial, and we've begun to use it. And we could use it on rangeland management, just to monitor the various indicators of rangelands, and it's something that we've been working on. We could monitor vegetation cover across the years. We could also monitor water availability. We could monitor invasive species. We could monitor the temperature, drought indicators, evapotranspiration, and other parameters that can help us come up with a trend, just to see how these things are changing, and would be better placed to inform the herders on the decisions to make on where to graze. It could also inform the county government to put infrastructures, like where to put water infrastructures like boreholes, water pans. And also it could also inform us when to maybe support the herders with maybe supplementary range cubes, especially times of drought. On other parts where we could use GIS, currently at the lab, we have all departments are able to send their data there, and this data can be viewed, even data sharing across departments. For my department, we've already come up with data from all the routines that we do. We have data on vaccination. Initially, when we'd go for vaccination, we'd just record the data on maybe a piece of paper and type it on our laptops. But currently, we are using a tool whereby we're able to map the exact spot where vaccination has taken place, the number of animals vaccinated, number of animals treated. We're also able to capture data on livestock movement. Every Wednesday is the market day, and we're able to capture the number of animals that are moving from Garissa to other parts. We've been able to map all our livestock markets, all our abattoirs and slaughterhouses. We can know the number of animals that are being slaughtered and exactly where. We've also been able to map the livestock trade within the county and outside the county, the movement patterns. And we have also been able to use this GIS technology during disease surveillance. Recently, we were working on brucellosis surveillance along the Ijara-Lamu corridor, and we were able to come up with the hotspots where the disease was being reported and areas which were at high risk, and these are potential areas for intervention by the county government. So we are really integrating this in our routine.
The department has worked very closely with ASAL Adapts on the climate information issues. One, in the sense that we do hold PSP, that is participatory scenario planning. That is a multi-stakeholder approach where we interrogate the forecast, we look at the use, and we also look at the communication channel after development of advisories. The advisories are being developed by sectors, and it is the ASAL Adapt program which has always been bringing together all these sectors, including climate information producers and users of climate information, together in the name of co-production. After that, under the ASAL Adapt, we have also established the proper communication channel, and we realize that each and every ward has its own appropriate communication channel. Under the same ASAL Adapt, we have trained Rangeland Management Committee, and currently we are using them as intermediaries when it comes to dissemination of climate information. And again, we have also the CMDRRs, which are also used within the county through the ASAL Adapt. So we have really worked very closely through the support of ASAL Adapt to give out the climate information in the county.
Before we make this committee, tulikuwa na shida kubwa sana. sababu kuna wengine ambao jirani wanahama kutoka pande hii wanakuja pande hii, na hakuna sheria ambayo tulikuwa na hatuna sheria ambayo inahusika hiyo range management. Sasa wakati Mercy Corps wameingia, ndio tumefanya hawa committees ya 15 people, 15 members, chairman, secretary na treasurer. Hiyo committee ndio wamefanya training, a lot of training. Pia tulifanya tunaenda mahali ingine ambayo kuona watu wengine ambayo vile wanafanya. Sasa hivi kwa hii Bura ward hii tuko na jirani ward 4. Pande tuko na Masalani, tuko na Galmagala na Nanigi, na wote wanajua sisi kama tuko na Shibailo. Tumepatia wao bailo yetu. Wakati wanataka kuja pande hii, wanakuja ikawa wanajua kuna sheria hapa kwa hii ward. Pia tumefanya community dialogue. Tumeita wengine kutoka Masalani na Galmagala na Nanigi, na tumesemesha sheria yote ambayo tuko hapa Bura hii. Sasa hivi hakuna watu ambayo wanagongana. Hakuna watu ambayo wanagongana kwa sababu kila mtu anajua kuna sheria hapa. Hiyo Mercy Corps ndio mtusaidia.
taa wixii ka dambeeyey waxaa dhacda nafteed hay'adda inay mashruuc badan ay fulisay, inay lacaga ay bixiyeen oo gabdhaha tabarta yar sida sharqaanta, tayloska, caanaha inay na siiyeen cash transfer ayakana.
Sasa tumejua mambo ya grazing, kila mtu anajua how he can graze his cattle na mbuzi na chips. Hiyo elimu tumepatiwa na Mercy Corps. Tunashukuru wao.
Ambayo hii project ya maji imesaidia kwa hii jamii ni imepunguza mambo ya watoto kupotea kwenda shule, kwa sababu walikuwa wanatumwa maji wasaidie family walete maji hata kama ni wapi. Saa nyingine wanatembea 3 kilometers kwenda kutafuta maji ya ile mtungu ya kuzungushwa ardhini. Na faida nyingine ni unaweza kuona jamii wengine katika boma yao wamepanda miti. Na upanzi ya miti ni project moja ya president ya hii nchi ambaye alisema ili tupunguze makali ya climate change lazima watu wapande miti. So watu walipopata maji waliweza kupanda miti. Ingine ilisaidia kina mama pia kupunguza ile distance ya kutafuta kuleta maji kwa familia yao. Faida ingine ni wengine wametengeneza katika boma yao ile kwa kimombo tunaita kitchen garden. Hiyo pia inasaidia katika mambo ya nutrition ya watoto na wazee.
Na ndio hii maji vile mnaona tumefanya distribution box kila mahali, maji inaletwa na pipe, na tunashukuru. Umetogezea engine, umetogezea ile nyumba ya kuweka engine, na bado tunaendelea. So tumeshukuru sana vile tumepata hii msaidizi. Tumeomba Mungu awasaidie kwa sababu tuko na members 25 na tumefaidika. Vile mnavyoona hii maji zamani alikuwa mataro inachimbwa na maji yote alikuwa mchanga inaenda nayo. Lakini sasa alhamdulillah maji ndio iko kwa pipe. Hii mahali sasa mimi nasimama ni distribution box moja. Karibu iko distribution box 5 hapa. Nyingine iko mbele, nyingine iko huko. So tumeshukuru. Shamba alikuwa inakunywa maji for kama 8 hours, 10 hours. Lakini sasa hii alhamdulillah tunakunywa kwa 2 hours. 2 hours shamba yote imepata maji. Maji ukitaka iende upande hii unafungua hii. Maji ukitaka iende upande hii unafungua hii. Unatoa juu hii ndio unafungua, ndio maji inatoka, ndio hii sasa. Na hiyo unafunga, hii unafungua. So ukitaka upande hii iende unafungua upande hiyo nyingine. So ni kazi rahisi sana. Tumepata kazi rahisi sana. Na wataalamu wametuletea vile ya kupatia maji shamba, na mbeleni alikuwa hatujui. So tunashukuru sana kwa hii NGOs ambayo vile wametufanyia kama sisi ni wananchi ya Bura.
noloshay wax weyn ay ka bedeshay. Wax weyn ay ka bedeshay. Waan naaxni. Waan qabowni. Booyada sugi inay jalaweyso laarka, ilma ina iskuulkaaga soo bixin laarka, waxaad wax ugu qarin ma jiro. Marka aad iyo aad aan u daangin aad iyo aad buu noo saacidiyay. Faa'iido way noo keentay. Marba hadda intay daangin noo gaan biyo nasiya markaan dhanno. Daangigu uu yar yahay biyo nima soo gaarayn. Beebal badan aan gashaday. Biyo way soo gaari waayeen. marka hadda alxamdulillaah biyo wayna soo gaareen waan haysanaa biyo waan noolaanay annagoo idilaa noolaan hata jirkaan hata uu dhismay.
Wakati hatukuwa na pipe, shida tulikuwa nayo mingi kwa sababu katikana tulikuwa na kibarua ya watu wengi ndio wafanye hiyo kazi. Lakini sasa hizi jambo la ajabu, wale watu tulikuwa tunaweka wengi, sasa hivi wote tumepakisha mtu mmoja peke yake. Na hata hii shamba mnapoiona hivi, hata mtoto mdogo mpatie operator, mtoto mdogo ataweka maji kwa hii shamba.
Kabisa mbadilisha maisha yetu kwa sababu saizi hata sasa kwa afisi watoto kila mahali hatutesiki. Kwa sababu najua shamba nikipanda sasa niko na shamba. Siwezi tesika kupanda maji kwa sababu injili nisaidia. Niko na mfanyakazi mzuri kwa shamba, nalipa mzuri pesa yao. Napata usaidizi nyingi sana.
GIS generally do assist us in looking at the rainfall distribution. That is, we can say Garissa County is likely to receive below normal rainfall. But if you use GIS, we are going to see that some more areas received a lot of rainfall than others. So it assists in distribution mapping. Secondly, we look at, through GIS, currently we can work on rangeland management. We can always know where we have good pasture regeneration and where we are having deficiency. Again, we can use GIS to identify where we are still having water in the water pans and which areas are now dry. In that area now, we can advise on the migration pattern of livestock and even where the households can get their water. So GIS is so much ideal for meteorological services.
We continue to collaborate with the Mercy Corps for regular trainings. Currently, all officers in the livestock department have been trained on use of GIS. The same officers have also been involved in designing of the data collection tools for their specific divisions where they're working. The officers are also being engaged on GIS activities like GIS Week, like last year. A good number of officers were engaged just to keep them informed on the current trends in the GIS world. Garissa University is also offering short courses and also long-term courses on GIS, and we've encouraged our officers to grab these opportunities and just to have to enhance their skills on GIS. But ultimately, we are working to see that all our data collection as a department are streamlined with GIS, and just to do away with the manual way we were doing previously of data collection. It's a process because we also need to have officers who are interested just to gain interest and be able to collect this data on a daily basis. So we are working on that just to make sure that all our data collection is being collected using the GIS forms tools that we designed recently.
Now, I would basically say in terms of curriculum development, and I would mention where we managed to develop short courses in GIS and remote sensing, certificate in geospatial technology and natural resources management, diploma in geospatial technology and natural resources management, bachelor's degree in geospatial technology and natural resource management, then postgraduate diploma in geospatial sciences, master's degree in geospatial sciences, and PhD in geospatial sciences. And of course, I would say that out of those curriculums, all the 7 curriculums that we managed to develop, all of them have passed up to Senate level. But of course, we have the short courses, certificate and diploma, which we have already mounted, and we have started receiving students on admission basis. But for the curriculums of bachelor's degree up to PhD level, we are still working out on modalities on how we can be able to register those curriculums with the Commission for University Education. Once we've managed to register the curriculums, now we'll be able to mount as an institution. Now, just to add on the curriculum development, I would say that Mercy Corps has actually agreed, and it's actually partnering with the institution itself to be able to sponsor us also in terms of registering the courses, starting from the degree to PhD with the Commission for University Education. Now, when you look at regions like, let's say, the Northeastern region, and I'll be very specific with the Garissa County itself, we encounter quite a number of problems. And the key problem that is actually affecting Garissa County right now, you would basically say is drought. Then we also talk about flooding. Now, the idea of geospatial technology, it is actually going to play a very big role in terms of ensuring that the key challenges that Garissa County itself faces is able to tackle the challenges, help us use the technologies and address these challenges properly. And of course, ensure sustainable development within this region of Garissa County.
My career path has changed currently. My current career path is being a classroom teacher, whereby I'll teach geography and Kiswahili. Right now, I'm thinking of diversified geography and being a spatial engineer, whereby I'll work more with GIS softwares and analyze data, make decisions using the GIS. First of all, I would like to thank Mercy Corps for partnering with other organizations and ensuring that we have this equipment in the Geospatial Innovation Center and sponsoring all the trainings that we have had for the past years. The training have been really effective on us students. We can testify currently we have gained so many skills that we didn't know existed in the past years. Our knowledge has diversified currently. We don't think locally, and ways of collecting data manually. We can use Survey 1, 2, 3 currently, and many other tools that Mercy Corps has invested into us. We are so grateful.
Garissa University that is now developing courses and modules from certificate, diploma, degree, PhD level, who are now going to train the entire communities across northern region to adopt these technologies. And also we have government that are now taking leadership and front in making sure that all this infrastructure and softwares are working. They have their own technical staff seconded into the system who will take over the entire program. Additionally, we have the Rangeland management committees who are on a day-to-day basis managing the rangeland resources at the village level. So in terms of sustainability, for it to work, we had to make sure from beginning that it was part of the design and that the institutions and the structures that will outlive the program are invested in from the first day.